In this video, let's continue to talk about Epic Percussion. I'm going to show you a couple of examples of good sample libraries. Some are free, some are like not so expensive, some good options for you. Hello, I'm Filipe Leitão. I'm a composer, music producer, and professor at Virginia Commonwealth University. In this video, we're going to continue talking about Epic Percussion, how to create that Epic Percussion. So that second part, I'm going to show you a couple of good libraries, good options for you, how you can use them to create your Epic Percussion. If you haven't seen the first part of this video yet, I'm going to put the link in here on the description, and also I'm going to leave in the description the links of all that libraries we're talking about in this video. So let's go. I'm going to show you this one that's called Splash Sound. Check this out. So that's ready to go. You just like hit one note and that creates that loop, right? So you just need to program. And then decide where we are going to play each of that notes. That's a free sample library, but it requires the full version of Contact. So to program that, well, I'm gonna start with this. So just a long note, and then move to that. Maybe have this other one back here. Have some hits like that. Let's listen to this. Okay, so you need to have just one note to trigger that loop, right? So you need to play one note at a time. And then you may create some variations, right? Let's say. And back to this. So could be something like that. And then back. And then I can also loop at that. Very nice. Well, this other one, it's called Thunder X3M. It's also a free sample library, but also requires the full version of Contact. So I created that. And if I put that together with this one, let's see how that's gonna sound. Sounds really nice. Let me check other settings that we have here in this one. I can make that the low pass filter, so that's gonna sound lower, or the high pass filter. That's interesting. Let's see more whole. Let's see together with that Thunder. Sounds really nice. Well, we also have the East-West Storm drum. That's not a free instrument, but you can subscribe to the Composer Cloud, so that could be an option. And in Storm Drum we have a couple of different options. I'm using the Godzilla Hits and also the taiko drums here to demonstrate for you. That's the Godzilla Hits. They are really giant. So I'm gonna use just to create some accents. I'm gonna remove that. I don't like much that high. Wow, so let's check that together with this. Really nice option. So this one is one of my favorites by 8GO. It's called Epic Frame Drum. What's cool about that, you can always record that, but it comes with arpeggiator built in. It's called a sequence, but basically if you play one note, it's gonna play that sequence here. So that can be really huge. So it's just like holding some notes and the software will play that. If I want to go a little bit smaller, maybe I can start with that. So I can also create some variations, right? So more amped. Check this. Cool. So now I'm gonna keep this and then let's say full heavy ensemble later. I can also create some accents. You can also create some accents by placing that. I always like to play like syncopation. Check this. Cool. So if I put that together with the storm drum, cool, right? So cool. So this can be really big. And the same, there is another one, 8GO Epic Hole. It's also based on loops, or you can play every single note if you want. That's also really helpful to create that epic drums. So if I use a sequencer, again working as an arpeggiator, let me record that. really good. And HGO always like create some promotions on that, so right now it's about $28. I'm gonna move that amplitude hole more to the right and the frame drum more to the left. Let's check just that too. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And another option, not so expensive and really nice, it's called Spitfire Cinematic Percussion. That's from the original, so that costs $29. And we have a lot of good options here as well. You don't have a loop, but you can really program and then put the notes as you want. So I'm gonna use arpeggiator here actually to work as a sequencer. I'm gonna call some presets. I'm tracking another preset. That can be really interesting. Cool! Really big. Let's listen just that Spitfire Cinematic Percussion. Okay, well, let's listen everybody together. That's gonna sound a really big amp percussion. And of course, you can always create some variation. I'm gonna mute some of that part. So let's say here it's gonna sound a little bit smaller. Maybe no Asian kit here as well. Well, mute this as well. I'm gonna split that midi notes. You see, after I have everybody like playing a loop, I can easily create some variations by muting some MIDI events and MIDI regions. So let's say I mute this, and then maybe keep this muted. Let's check from the very beginning. Awesome. I hope you like that. I hope that helps you to create your epic percussions. So if you haven't seen the first video yet, check. I'm gonna leave the link on the description. And if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. I'm always here to bring some good ideas on composition, film scoring, music production, and MIDI orchestration. See you in the next video.